Well, man, it's been a little bit since I've been live with you guys, but I'm feeling inspired. And so I wanted to go ahead and go live. And I'm walking, clearing my mind. I'm reflecting on the day. So we got a dope conversation about some of what my mentees are going through. So if you don't know, I got a mentorship program and I'm working with people who want to grow their t-shirt businesses to six figures and beyond, right? And so we meet weekly. We're going to be transitioning to Sunday group meetings, and so I've been able to take five individuals, dissect what they down, break it down, start over, help them rebuild, all in very different places. What up? What up? What up? And one of them last month hit their first six-figure month since we got started. And he had a successful business, did some great numbers, but things fell off because he lost some extra participation to his business. But been able to just cultivate him to be that salesperson. A lot of us are doing the work behind the scenes and we never get out in front of it. And that is what's stunting our growth, right? Nothing but respect for you, brother. Love your journey. And I just want to keep, hey, man, no doubt, fam. I appreciate it. You already know. We grinding. And, it's in us, not on us. Pause, right? But, yeah, so I got one. So I'm at about 10 mentees right now, right? I got five inside the t-shirt industry and I got five outside of the t-shirt industry. And so I'm dealing with these 10 people trying to perfect this out. And we've had wins. And what I'm training them to actually do is think about their business different. That's it. Put the things in place that you need that will allow you to do the job well, systems and processes. Put that in place. And then once you got it all laid out, you're going to keep improving upon it because this is a journey. This is a journey. So once you do the systems, then you attack the dream. A lot of us are attacking the dream and we don't got things in place that's going to let us be great. We don't got proper pricing. We don't know how to market. We don't got proper marketing. We don't know what to do with our time. The biggest three problems that the industry has is pricing, is marketing, is time. But all of that stuff right there is inside of it's right here between your ears. It's right here. You just gotta think different. You gotta approach things different. And most importantly, you gotta understand that you don't have to figure it out on your own. So I want to tell you about my latest student. And the guys on boarded her. And so I'm dissecting, but what it comes down to is she doesn't even have a t-shirt business. She makes hair bows for kids. And she does it at a wholesale level. Not to go too deep into her business, but I'm so excited for the opportunity to work with this lady because this philosophy that I put, these systems and processes that I put in place, and the ways that I think about how to operate a business is proven through what I've done to market companies like Supercolor from $200,000 to $300,000 a month to $2.3 million a month before it was all said and done. My work, my marketing efforts, what I got to learn behind my marketing efforts, which I've always had, was the systems, the processes, the way to think about things in business. Everything I learned there, I then turned into an asset for myself. I found a Circle Clothing and took the same exact marketing system, but this time I approached them with, but we got to clean up the back end. We got to do these things if we want to get there. And I took them from 200,000 to from 200. No, they had 300,000. Supercolor had 200,000 a month. They had $300,000 in revenue, and I took them to 1.2 million. This is all verifiable. I ran $1 million campaign in less than 2 months. I got the text from the CEO. You can add up the numbers. So the fun part of this is like, this is my first paying mentee who joined the program, who is not inside of the t-shirt industry. I had a pilot of people that I was working with on the other side that wasn't t-shirt businesses, because I need to get one success story in the non-t-shirt industry. Supercolors in the t-shirt industry, Circle Clothing's in the t-shirt industry. You know, everything was in the t-shirt industry, but this is my first one. It's outside, and the plan that we created for her is custom to her. She had a person build her a website. It's just been sitting there. She does no business off of it because she didn't look at the website as a way to market. She looked at the website as something that she needed. If you start to look at how you can market and maintain, market and fulfill. I tried to work with small companies, give them this. Companies is, you're small. You have to be able to keep up with demand, consistency over everything. If you make a machine and you can make 5 a month, you need to make 5 a month. Don't worry about trying to figure out what's going to happen at 100 a month. Get to 5. Better yet, instead of getting to 5, get to 10. Create demand for what it is that you do. But if you can't be consistent at it, that's no different than me and my t-shirt business. It's t-shirt side hustle because I got a lot of things that are going on, and it starts and runs with me. And so at the very end of the day, you got to think about things differently. So we going through this rebranding project for her. We going to build her a new website. We doing it in a way that I'm not teaching print shops. We going with a Shopify website. I don't think print shops should have Shopify websites. I don't think they need Shopify websites. But for her, this is what you need to do. And we need to go, instead of going only wholesale, we need to find a way to go direct to consumer. We may need to open up a TikTok shop. We got to go where our customers are. We got to go where our people who will potentially buy. And I have to learn. I got to do research on her business. But the plan is the exact same. Go where the fuck the people are who want to buy your product. You got to have a good product. You got to be able to fulfill it. And then you take that, something that you believe in, and you take it to where people give a fuck about what you have to sell them. Simple. So I'm asking a bunch of questions. All right, what about Chili's? Oh, that's a different type of book. Okay, well, who's buying it? Boom. Okay, well, the people you selling to, who they selling to? Where can we go into the events? Can we do different things? Because all we got to do is get in front of our people, wherever they may be. And so we're going to get to rebound the business, because her business was very successful and it fell off because it was reliant on other people. Stan was very successful in other companies, but I fell off because I relied on other people. So I don't think that's a problem that Shopify is accessed that way. If you are going retail, and that's exactly what I'm saying, bro, and that's exactly what I'm saying. I don't think print shops should have websites on Shopify, right? But in her case, because we're trying to create something that can go direct to retail, we can get listed on their website. She has some department stores that buy stuff and all that stuff. We're trying to bring the brand to the forefront. Because we're trying to go direct to retail, Shopify is the right platform, right? But these are all things that when I tell you, you got to think differently. Oh, I need a website. What the fuck you need a website for? The goal of the website is to get new customers. How is that going to get you new customers? What are the steps I need to do to make this an asset to my business rather than just something that I feel that I have to have? And fortunately for you guys, I have that already built in. I already understand that. I've seen it at the highest level. I've done it to a certain level. And I got the formula, the blueprint that works for any. If you believe in a product, this will work. You put the time in. My guy, Tim, hit his first 5-figure month last month. The next piece of advice that I had for him is like, bro, what's okay? What's on the schedule for this week? Bop, bop, bop. I said, bro, your next task now is that we got to sell next week. Let's get this week done last week and start working on like we trying to plan our days for next week, our next production cycle. When you get there, then you'll create another problem for yourself. Then you can bring the wife back in, and now we can get her to do a piece. If y'all see my profile picture, right? The profile picture of this video. What up, fam? Invest in yourself, believe in yourself. That's right. And then the people that you got around you, you got to bring them up with you. So the profile picture that you see is my girlfriend at the show training somebody how to screen print. But we've been dating, we've been pretty much living together since 2021. So 4 years. Throughout that process, she wasn't in the t-shirt. She didn't know nothing about my YouTube channel, all of this stuff. I got her to the point now where over time, hey, fold these shirts. All right, look, I'm gonna press them, you post press them. All right, yo, here's how you like over the course of 4 years, I've trained her on how to heat press or how to make a t-shirt. Enough to the point where she can help somebody who's never done it. Not an expert by any means, but she understands the lingo. She can do it herself. She had to make shirts for her business one day. I'm on the road traveling. Oh man, yeah. I said, listen, you prepared over the last 3.5, 3 3/4 of a years that we've been together for this moment right here. And she did like, I think it was like 6 shirts. One of them, she did a little bit wrong, the 3X. But all the rest of them were perfect. She didn't move it an inch and you got all these if-thens. But the point in that lesson there is that over time, you gotta bring other people along with you in your journey. You can't do it all yourself. You can't be the salesman and a production person if you wanna ultimately grow to some level. Whatever that level is, you can get to 6 figures by yourself. I did it. I fell $10,000 short last year, and I didn't make money for like 2 months because I was on the road or because we just started this entire new business. Brand new brand, brand new everything. And so I'm telling you that. You gotta go somewhere? Oh. And I'm telling you that because it's not rocket science. It's not some brand new concept or idea. I just gave y'all factual, provable information. What else y'all want me to do? Go in and show it to you face to face? You want me to load it up live? Because I can. I can go do that right now. So I'm writing a book in not a book. I'm writing Pro magazine. Okay? I'm writing of things you need to do and worry about with success stories, with case studies, with information that you can put to use free of charge. Don't cost you. You just got to get the issues. Go sign up. I have to put a link somewhere for you guys to do it. Go sign up. I'm going to give you guys the game in the magazine form. You getting in the YouTube form already. You just watch the breadcrumbs. They all around. They all right there for you guys to take advantage of. And if you want to go faster, you want to work with me one-on-one, then go to t-shirtsizewith.com/roadmap, right? /roadmap, or sixfigureprinter.com, Six Figure Printer Club. I don't know. It's linked up down below. It's linked down there. So if you want to do it, you want to work one-on-one with me, put it in there. But no matter if it's free, no matter if it's paid, no matter if it's somewhere in between, what I want you guys to understand is, however you want to consume the information, I'm giving you the game. If you just implement it, watch the world take off. Just watch it take off. You're going to make more money. My man Tim, we're going to get interviews and case, all of this stuff we working on right now actively. Can't speed it up. But I want you guys to understand that you can go from $53,000 a year to $150+ a year in your business. You could be at 30 and get to 100. You could be at 0 and get to 90. 1 year difference. If you just change what you're focusing on, what you're thinking about, the way you think about it, if you just change your perspective, if you set goals, watch what can happen for you. I had to sit down and relax and not print shirts for 6 months to build this piece of the business out, to build this business out to where I can work with and help multiple people do the same exact thing. Now, I just cut the electric back on at the shop. I'm about to get back to print. I can do both because I put the systems in place. It took me longer than I expected. I was thinking it was going to take 2, but it took me 4, 5, 6 to acquire the knowledge that I needed. It's going to take you some time. But no matter what happens, you got to keep working. I had a call today. I'm like, bro, I'm calling, bro. I just need an outside perspective on, yo, I got this event coming up. I need to get this website done. I just need, like, yo, if you give me 3 things to work on, I got so much going on. I can't look at it myself. I just need you to give me 3 things I need to work on before this show. What would you do? He said, boom, 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 boom. Cool, I'll make that on my checklist. That's all I'm worried about. Bro, I know you think I should do an email sequence and Baba abandoned cart, all. I know I can't get to that right now. Listen, I need you to just give me the first 3 things you would do. We'll get there, but just give me some action items, fam. I need you to coach me like I coached you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have those people to be around that are doing some shit that you want to do, that got a different expertise than you, that you could pick up the phone and have a 15, 20, 30, an hour-long conversation and exchange information and ideas. It may not be me. It may be somebody else, but you got to reach out and go get that information, because at the end of the day, all that matters is if we get to where we want to go as individual people. Are you achieving your goals? Are you living the life you want to live? That's what you got to figure out. That is what you have to figure out. Keep grinding, keep hustling, keep growing. You got any questions, man? Get some questions in, and I'm going to call it a day. Any questions about anything you're struggling with, let me know. Keep it going. Shout out to my man Stevie. Steve always coming through, showing some love, man, putting something in the collection plate. I'm not going to get a coffee, though, Stevie Steve. I'm gonna get me a Monty. I drink these Monaco alcoholic drinks. The Purple Crush, amazing. Reminds me of me drinking grape soda and E&J back in the day. So I'm gonna get me a drink on you, Stevie Steve. You're gonna get me 2 of them. I appreciate you, fam, for always coming through, man, showing some love. Hey, I'm gonna be in Jersey. You coming through? I'm be in Jersey, Meadowlands. It's coming up. J-Lo said, how do I get out my own way? Listen, I just told you what to do. You need some guidance. You need to be around some people, some peers, doing what you're trying to do, doing what you're trying to get done. You got to set a goal for yourself. You got to set a goal for yourself. Follow the blueprint. Go sign up for Graphics Pro magazine. I'm going to give you the blueprint. You think we can't give it all to you in 1 hour, right? Because it's going to be too much. I just told you I needed 3 things to do. It just depends on where you are. Well, go back and rewatch this. It's, what I'm saying to you is, this is going to be a great live for you to go back and rewatch. That's one. You know what I'm saying? I talked about my mentee, my coaching program, all of that kind of stuff. Whether you sign up or not, you can sign up for the Graphics Pro magazine, graphicspromagazine.com, I think it is, whatever, search it. I'll find, or get me on Instagram, DM me on Instagram, and I'll give you the information. I'll figure it out for you. Ask me questions on Instagram. You got to figure out where you are in the process. But from start to finish, you got to set a goal. You want to reverse engineer that goal. You want to set your pricing. You want to build your website. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's steps to what you want to do. There's levels of things that you want to do. But if I give them all to you, it's too much. So depending on where you are, you just want to figure out the next 1, 2, or 3 things that you should do. Sometimes it's 1 thing. Sometimes it's 3 things that you should do. But based on where you are and where you want to go and what you currently have, you got to create a plan. That's what the roadmap is for. The roadmap, if you go to tshirtsauce.com/roadmap, the roadmap, or sixfigurePrinterClub.com/roadmap, the roadmap is the roadmap of what you should do based on different revenue levels. It's a guide. It's a starting point. Yes, ma'am. That food done. I'm going to show y'all my plate and I'm hanging up because y'all know I like to eat because everything gourmet around here. Oh, here's something I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about actually changing my print business from gourmet print and design to gourmet marketing. And the formula to why I'm doing this is so great in advance, but it might be over y'all head, right? Because I can ultimately teach you guys how to market businesses and grow them the same way, right? Because the things you're going to do once you learn them, people look to us as branders, as graphic designers. Even if you got no experience, they need logos, they need all of these things. So you can package that all up and service businesses in a way, but it's something that you probably don't think you can do. But if you learn the things that I've learned, my students might be adding revenue in other ways. Like, bro, I'm gonna teach you how to get an entire business branded. The process that we're going through, you can turn and go charge somebody $1,000 for, $10,000, $5,000 for, depending on where they are in financially. You can pick your price point. You can do it for small companies. You can do it for big companies. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you can charge $36,000. You can charge $3,000 a month. That's what I do for one contract. I'm talking about in your print shop finding a $10,000 over the course of a year. You might be able to find $36,000, $50,000 once you understand how to identify what you're trying to target. What's up, Mom Dukes?
Hey, baby. How you bathroom?
Any more questions? I got time. I'm telling you, man, just wait till the start of next year. Where these guys start from and where they are, it's all documented. It's all written down. But every last one of these mentees is gonna be in a better place, right? And they're gonna know how to keep moving forward. Yes, sir. No, Meadowlands is in September. Meadowlands is in September. I got it crazy. It's a good. It's a 2-day. I gotta go there, do the event. I gotta come back Friday night, coach a football game, drive back up there for the next day. It's gonna be crazy, but I'm committed, man. I'm committed to these kids. I'm committed to you guys. So that's what's going on, man. But it don't seem like there's no more questions. Let's go look at the food, man. Y'all know I eat good around here. One thing ain't changed. It ain't changed is what we ate. What we eating around here. Woo! It's me right here. Yeah. Love it when you call me Big Papa. I don't think the chef won't be on camera right now, yo.
Maybe tomorrow.
Sheesh. All right, yo. They got music on. I got to go. Listen, just hit me up if you got questions. DM me on Instagram, T-shirt, side hustle. I promise I will respond. I've been doing this since the start. I'm gonna do it till I die.